Hi. I feel like I haven't had like a proper topic to discuss. My last few videos have been a little bit rambly and chaotic, which that's kind of where I was. But I wanted to talk about, are you honest or are you rude? And I feel like I can be the expert here because I went home for the holidays and I'll talk about that in another video, but my sister was like, she just says the most random things and sometimes it could be really hurtful and I'm just like, what the hell's wrong with you? It's like, you're just like me. That's the hell's wrong with you. And I wanted to talk about that. So, oh my gosh, I used to be really rude. Really, 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 really rude. I mean, you guys, if you were here for the makeup struggles era, I definitely didn't have a gentle delivery. And I would mask that cursing, insulting as me being honest. I was just being honest, okay? Like, if you can't handle it, F off was kind of my attitude then. I still have a little bit of that, and I think everyone should have just a little bit of brutal honesty within them. And I would just say the rudest things to people. And I still struggle with that to this day. Like, I say rude things and I don't think that I'm being rude, but like when I look back and I see like people don't react to it well, I'm like, was that necessary? Like, did you need to say something like that? Like, and I think it started in college because when I was home as a kid, people would just say stuff to me all the time with no consequences because no consequences. Can I not say that word? No, whatever. You get what I'm trying to say. And I couldn't respond because I was a child, right? And then when I went to college, I found my voice. And I wanted everyone to know my opinion and like what I thought, and no one was gonna get past that. And like everyone would know my opinion, everyone would know where I would stand by, and no one would be able to push me around. I used my height and I used my race at a PWI to be able to assert myself verbally at people. Yeah. And I would like, I remember one time I said something to my friend Andrea. I was like, you just smile too much. She was the sweetest girl. Why would I say that to my friend? She was my friend. Why would I say that? That's like so dumb. I'm trying not to get emotional, but like I would say stupid stuff like that to people all the time for 4 freaking years in college. And then I went into the workforce. I felt bullied and silenced again and like minimized. And then I went into another place where I was like, I'm not gonna let this happen. And I repeated that horrible cycle again of me being really mean for no reason. Sorry, I didn't expect to get emotional. Yeah, like I was just horrible. And it took a lot for me to grow up as a woman and like, I need to pull it together. To grow up as a woman and realize I was just being rude and hurtful. And I want to challenge you. If you are that person that's like, oh, you're so brutally honest, or people always like praise you for speaking your mind, to ask yourself, what are you speaking your mind about? You know, like, is that necessary? Because you dim someone else's light. You're hurting, so you want to hurt other people, right? But you want to map. Camera literally cut off at the right time so I could pull myself together. But I was saying, you say hurtful things to people and you want to mask it in honesty, because if someone returns that same energy, that nasty energy back to you, you're not going to be able to handle it. So you're really not as tough as you think you are. It's attention seeking. You're hurting people around you that you love, you know? I struggle to this day, like thinking twice before I speak, because if anybody says anything to me that I don't like, I'm ready to snap and pounce on them. Like just this holiday, me and my brother were getting along so well. Then he said something, I don't even know what he said, but I just blacked out because it felt offensive. So I was going to offend him, you know, and looking back, I'm like, was that really necessary? But I don't really have a lot of like super big points that I want to make, but I saw that in my sister, and I think it's just because she's hurting, you know, and I want to love her through that and get better. And it only comes to like, I don't want to think, it's not like you're going to meet your match one day, you know, or someone's going to punch you in your face and you're going to look around and be like, I was just hurting people who loved me for no reason, right? Because I didn't feel heard when I was nice or when I was loving. I'm so freaking crying. It's just so stupid. I'm about to end this video, but I didn't feel heard then. So I thought I would be heard if I hurt people or if I was mean or aggressive, and that is just not necessary. And I want to challenge you to do better, to figure out better forms of communication. One thing that has helped me when I'm giving feedback or criticism is if I give this person criticism or feedback, well, are they going to actually change or like digest anything that I'm saying to them? If the answer is no, I simply say nothing, or I say, oh, that's an interesting perspective, or I just deflect. If it's someone that does love me and values my opinion, that other person can love you too. But I'm saying if they value my opinion, will actually apply my opinion to whatever scenario that they're asking me for, then I will give them my opinion, and I will give it in a way that I would want it to be given to me, which is with respect and dignity and peace and calmness. I do not respond well to people. Like if someone were to talk to me the way I used to talk to people, I would be in 14 fights. Like I'm like, how did I even get away with this crap for so long? Without someone punching me in the neck. So do better, be nicer. That was really just on my heart. I don't know why I got so emotional. I was not planning on that. I'm really sorry. I look really rugged right now, but I don't know. I think this is my first time talking about it. I always think about it, and I'm very proud of myself for doing better. And I hope this reaches someone who needed this message. I hope you have a good day. Bye.